내가!
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Sacramento. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Luka Doncic, LeBron James out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mashburn in at the 3 slot. And for Sacramento, we've got Robert Williams. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Williams, and it's Williams in at the shooting guard position.
Here we go.
And so here is Chicago. Wembanyama, pass to Doncic. Wembanyama screen. Doncic, no good. James with the block.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
Now Doncic. Oh, Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Here's Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And Williams has got the ball here for Sacramento. Pass to Williams. Outside, Williams. Williams passes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Williams. 3-pointer. Mashburn grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Wembanyama. No good, a bit long that time. Pass to Williams. Back to Williams. Up and over Carter. Williams' shot is good.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now, here is James. Doncic's shot is good.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Mashburn. Back to Doncic to the left wing. 10 feet away. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Outside, Williams. Buries it from 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Here's Carter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Williams. Good D by Doncic. And so here is Chicago. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Carter. Williams against Carter. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. Williams misses. Chicago leading by 3. 1:21 left in the first. Wembanyama against Williams. Wembanyama pass to Carter. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Carter's got 5.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Sacramento with some changes. Williams is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Williams. And Williams is subbed in for Williams. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Williams. And another miss by Sacramento. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Lillard passes to Towns. Williams against Durant. Towns is screen on Williams. For 3, Durant. Williams grabs the board. Sacramento trails by 6. Pass to Williams. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Towns passes to Durant. Three-pointer, no good. Outside, Williams. Williams on the wing. Back to Williams. Pass to Williams. 3 seconds left. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Chicago ahead. They're up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And so here's Sacramento. 4-point game on the court for Chicago. Kevin Durant is out there with Davis. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Edwards. And it's Brand in at the 3, small forward. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Ooh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Durant looking around. Here's Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And Sacramento making a change here. Williams is checked in. Williams from long range. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Chicago leading by 5. Lillard finds Durant. Durant draws the double. For 3, here's Lillard. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Williams. And it's blocked by Edwards. Davis down low, working on Williams. Edwards, a pass to Davis. Back to Edwards. Durant with a screen on Williams. Here's Edwards. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
The dive for the ball. Stolen by Davis. Durant with it. Guarded now by Williams. Lillard left side. Shoots. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside, Williams. Pass to Williams. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Lillard against Williams. The shot by Lillard, no good. Sacramento trails by 8. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Williams. Williams has gotten his first points in this one. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. And it's Sacramento's ball. Pass to Williams. And down it goes. 2 points. And now it's just a 4-point Chicago lead. Williams has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Brand. They get it again. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Timeout called. Sacramento. And Sacramento with some changes. Williams is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Williams. And Williams is subbed in for Williams. Williams from long range. The shot that time not on target.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Williams. No points so far. Pass to Williams. Outside, Williams. Shoots over Young. And another miss by Sacramento. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Mashburn. Williams grabs the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And he gets it to go.
And Williams always looking to provide a spark. Best way to do it is on the break.
Young against Williams. Fires from deep. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Williams passes to Williams. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And here's Doncic outside. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Kings. They trail by 7. Lets the 3 fly. And another Sacramento 3.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Williams' shot is good.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Carter, the pass to Young. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Outside, Williams. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Chicago. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Sacramento trails by 5. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams in at the center position. Chicago with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And for Chicago, Trae Young out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Mutombo in at the center position. Rashburn. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Here's Williams. The three ball. Chicago with a rebound. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now. There's Young with the 3. Here's Mashburn. And he converts the layup. Mashburn's got 7 points in the game.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Doncic finds Young. Here's Mutombo. And stolen by Williams. Williams against Carter. Inside. Williams misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Back to Carter. And stolen by Williams. On the break. Doncic with a block.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about choice on the pipes?
Carter can't get it to go. Sacramento trails by 10. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Throws it up high. Oh, hello. Time Lord with you.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Williams in the post. Guarded by Edwards. Williams' shot is good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Lillard passes to Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Williams passes to Williams. Outside, Williams. Pass to Williams. The three is up. Edwards pulls it in. Chicago leading by 12. Here's Brand. Hits the three-pointer. Brand's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Williams finds Williams. Back to Williams. From the arc. Tries again. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Brand. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
To win the run, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And Sacramento with some changes. Williams is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Williams. And Williams is subbed in for Williams. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Wembanyama. James outside. And 1:01 left in the third. No good that time. Got a piece of it. Williams from long range. Nails it from three. Williams has got 8.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Williams passes to Williams. Back to Williams. Let's go with a 3. Chicago with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Edwards. Wembanyama, high post. Pass to Lillard. Wembanyama, screen on Williams. Here's Lillard. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Chicago ahead. They lead by 13. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 13-point lead. We've got Lou Williams. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams in at the 1.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Here's Williams. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Chicago leading by 15. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Luka Doncic has a big, strong frame. The N1 chance, nicely done.
And Sacramento making a change here. Williams is checked in. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Yep, that one's good. And Chicago leads by 20.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Doncic. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
The Kings call timeout. And Sacramento with some changes. Williams is checked in for Williams, and Williams is subbed in for Williams. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Pass to Williams. Hits the trifecta.
Darren Williams does everything so calmly. Great look.
Chicago leading by 19. Doncic on the wing. Here's Carter. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Williams. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Young with it. Davis with a screen on Williams. Here's Young. Here he goes. Here's Davis. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Williams is checked in for Sacramento. Williams comes in for Williams. Williams against Carter. Three-pointer. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Williams from long range. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic, no good. Sacramento trails by 19. Williams with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Williams passes to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The floater. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. A good look from Young. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And Chicago leads by 21.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Williams passes to Williams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Here's Young. Rebound by Sacramento. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Williams. Back to Williams. And he banks in the layup.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Durant for 3. Drains the triple. Durant's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Outside, Williams. From 18 feet away. No good, off the front rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And Williams has got the ball here for Sacramento. Williams passes to Williams. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. They grab their own miss. Davis can't hit. And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 18. The kick out to Williams. Williams against Young. High arcing shot, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Williams.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Gets the 3 to fall. And Chicago leads by 19.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Outside, Williams. And so Chicago takes the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Trae Young.